That was the total area, yeah. So when we're finding the lateral area of a prism and kind of a cylinder too, it's kind of the same thing. We did the perimeter of the base times the height of the prism, right? So it was perimeter times height for lateral area. And then on a cylinder, it's pretty much the same thing, except for instead of perimeter, it's circumference times height. And then we found the two base areas on top of that when we were trying to find the total surface area. Okay, so today we are doing pyramids and cones. For some reason, these just are easier. I'm not sure exactly why. The formulas are a little bit smaller. I don't know why it's easier, but it is. Pyramids and cones. So, and the formulas are on the bottom where it says cone of that orange thing, but might just take notes and label them, like put them at the top so you can find them easy. They're not very big. Okay, so for the lateral surface of a pyramid, that would be like these sides. What are the sides of a pyramid?
Angles.
What are the faces? Like what shape are they?
Triangles.
Triangles. So when you're doing lateral surface area, you can't just do like perimeter times height. But it's close to this. It's close to that. Instead of perimeter times height, it's, well, problem number one, the height does not tell you like how long this is. So instead of just the height, usually we draw the height like, we change colors. Usually you measure the height from the vertex straight down, so that's like the height right there. But if you want to do the lateral surface, you need this height, which you can't call this the height because that's the height of the pyramid, right? So what do you call this thing?
Slant height.
They called it the slant height, and they used a little L. Probably because an S, because he's looking at the book. Probably because an S looks like a 5, but this is an L for slant height. Okay, and because the sides of the pyramid are triangles instead of rectangles like yesterday, you have to divide by 2. So, Roman. So the formula is 1/2 perimeter times slant height.
And this is for pyramid?
This is for the lateral area of a pyramid. 1/2 perimeter of the base times slant height.
Why is that one specifically like a cursive L?
Because what if I drew a normal L, what would it look like?
So what if they did like a capital
Well, they use a lowercase L for whatever reason. Okay, notice if I draw this line in here, you guys know what this line would be?
L?
It's actually the apothem.
I see where you're going with this, Mr. Jordan.
The radius would be like out to the corner. What did I create with this?
30, 60, 90.
45.
45, 90.
No.
Triangle.
This
Right
triangle. Yeah, I made a right triangle. It could be all kinds of, I could like stretch, make the pyramid taller. So this could be all kinds of shapes. But it does make a right triangle. So guess what they're going to have me do?
Pythagorean theorem.
Right. So the height of the pyramid, the slant height of the pyramid, and the apothem of the pyramid together make a right triangle. So they're probably going to have you do a little bit of Pythagorean theorem. Okay, now this just gives me the lateral area. But if I want the total area, what am I missing? The base.
The base, yeah.
So unlike yesterday had 2 bases. Pyramids only have 1 base. Are they always squares?
No.
No. So, for example, it could be a pentagonal pyramid. Looks like this. Okay, that's a pentagonal pyramid. So if I wanted to find the area of this base, what would I do? We did this yesterday.
You would just a pop.
Oh.
Right. So we're gonna have to use this formula again for, pentagon or hexagon or whatever. Okay, and then the other thing we're doing is, technically pyramids are in this category, but cones. We're also doing cones. Now cones are like pyramids. So instead of 1/2 perimeter times slant height, it's 1/2 circumference times slant height. But what happens is these two cancel out. So the lateral area is just pi RL. So you just need the radius, the slant height.
Okay.
So yeah, the formula's really short. And if you want the total area, well, the base is just a circle. So how do we find the area of a circle?
Pi
Pi r squared. So
Radius, not R.
It's the same thing.
he's making a joke.
Oh, he's the welding.
He's the welder.
I have what it takes.
By the way, that our neighbors over here said they can always hear Roman and Whitley.
And me. Dang, that's kind of humbling.
I said not Paxton. No, Roman Whitley.
I kind of like my shirt right
You
now.
do laugh loudest. What?
I like a shirt.
Thanks.
You're disgusting. Yeah. You're a little late from that.
You know what? Okay.
Okay. What did I forget? I think we're good. Number 1. All right. It's matching. You guys know your Roman numerals?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Roman numeral professionals.
My name.
Okay. Your name is Roman, so you have to know them.
Yeah.
Number 1, segment FE is a what?
Okay.
Edge.
Edge.
Well, yeah, but it's the more.
It's also
Side of the
lateral
base.
edge of the pyramid.
It's also the rate.
It's the
FE is not a radius, no.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's the same.
Oh, V. 5.
V.
5.
5, yeah.
Yes.
It is a side of the base.
that from Roman?
I read the options and I used common sense.
Yeah, it's matching.
I forgot there was the options. Because I said edge.
Yeah.
Okay, technically it is an edge, but okay. B segment AF is a what?
Lateral edge of the pyramid.
Lateral edge. That is option 3. C segment AG.
AG is
Slant height, which is option 6.
Take a
Shh, hush. D segment AH.
Oh, that is the height of the pyramid.
That is the height of the pyramid, which is option 2. E says segment GH, the apothem. So the radius has to go to the corner, the apothem goes to the middle. So let's see, which one is the apothem? 1. Okay, F. FH. Yeah, the one we haven't done. The radius, FH is a radius.
That was supposed to be mine. But yeah. Okay, sorry. Mom.
Okay, well, actually, I'm gonna have you guys set up number 2. You're gonna have to finish it though. So they're still using the picture from number 1. Okay, so when they say HG is 24, what are they talking about? Yeah. So if you look at that picture, HG is like this thing, right?
Yeah.
This is the right triangle. So I just kind of pulled this out of the picture, the HG.
So is it going to be 24?
AH is 24, or wait, no. AH is 18. And they're asking for the slant height, which is that one.
A squared plus B squared.
24 squared plus 18 squared is the next one.
Pythagorean.
Yeah.
I'm literally.
Okay, that's kind of what's going on in this section. You guys get it?
Like 3 through 4, that's what that section is?
Yeah. 2 through 4. Yeah, you guys do need to go ahead and solve that. So, yeah, I was pausing to let you guys do two. Remember, because it's x squared, you do need a square root at the end.
Well, like, yeah, when you like do, you know.
I think they all come out nice. Yeah, all three of these come out. So you don't even need the good calculator to do it.
You hear that, Tim? You hear that? You don't even need a good calculator.
Shh, hey, you know. Okay, so on 3, slightly different. It says AG is 26, so that would be the slant height, that one. And HG is 10, that's the apothem. And they're going to ask for the height, so how would this one set up?
A squared plus. I was literally saying it.
Shut up.
You shut up, Lennox.
No.
So, yeah, if I remember right, this was like 676.
Yep.
So when you subtract 100, it's 576, and then you're gonna square root 576.
The square root of 576.
Would this be
24.
meters or meters squared?
Meters.
Because it's an edge length, not an area.
Obviously.
Or a height length, I guess.
On 20, is it feet squared then?
No, all of these are just lengths, like length of a segment.
So what squared means? I just don't get it.
Squared is only for areas.
Oh.
It means like how many squares cover the thing when you use, anyways. Number 5. So there's 2 questions, kind of like yesterday's. Find the lateral area and the surface area. Okay, and we're starting with cones, not pyramids. So let's see if you guys took good notes. How do we find the lateral area of a cone?
Pi r lateral.
Pi r. Pi RL, slant height. Okay, so all we really need, I'm not gonna plug pi in, by the way. So all we really need is radius and slant height. So the radius is 9, and the slant height is 12. So it's just 108 pi. Now is this an area? Yes it is. This is the lateral area. So it's 108 times pi centimeters squared. Okay, but then we need the total area. So what are we missing? Just think of this as 2 questions. Huh?
So there's 2 questions.
There's 2 questions on each one. So yeah, the lateral area is all that stuff. So that's what we found. So what we're missing is the base, which, yeah, is pi r squared. So 9 squared times pi is just 81 pi. And to find the total, we're just going to add those together. So it's 189 pi centimeters squared. See how it's a lot easier than yesterday?
Yeah.
There's just fewer steps, I guess. I don't know. Number 7 is the same section. They just didn't draw a picture for us. But it is the same steps. So how do I find the lateral area of a cone, pi RL? So we're just going to do radius times slant height, 5 times 6.
30.
So 30 pi
So then you do
inches this time squared
So 6 squared.
is the lateral area. And then, so that's answer number 1.
Okay. So
Then the base is a circle with radius 5. So what are we going to do with the radius? 5 squared times pi. So the base is 25 pi. So the total surface area is
55 pi inches squared. Oh look, I'm like,
It's hot in here.
I feel fine, I guess, because I got a short sleeve on.
seems like you're rushing. Not
Lady on the dock on the
It's his culture, he can't help it.
You should hear me at home.
Should I? Should I?
What was that one rap movie that we used to watch? That was on Disney.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Okay, number 9, we are switching to pyramids. So, from your notes, how do we find the lateral surface area of a pyramid?
1/2 pi or perimeter L.
1/2 perimeter slant height.
Yes.
So, takes credit.
No, I did. Look, I have it written down.
You should write it on your page so you can use it when you do the homework.
But I'm writing it down so mentally.
Alright. So, on number 9, what is the perimeter?
On
Number
number 9.
9,
Is 24.
24 times 4. So, that would be
96.
96. What is the slant height?
The slant height 15.
15. Okay, so that would be it. So 1/2 times 96 times 15.
This is so much easier than this.
There's just a couple fewer steps.
Me and Forrest are going on a date tonight. Actually, me, Forrest, and Luke.
Who's Luke?
Luke Wilson.
It's 720.
Oh my goodness, you actually got it yourself?
Yeah.
We're doing millimeters this time, so millimeters.
Imagine he says no.
Okay, now what are we missing from the total surface area? What else do we need? We need the base. The base is a square, so how do we find the area of that square?
Times 4.
24 times 24, you could say 24 squared. No, 24 times 4 is the perimeter. That's the distance around. For an area, you do base times height, right? And since it's a square, the base and the height are both 24. So if we add those together, we get 1296. Okay, on number 10, they are not telling us much about the base. So how could I find the base area on number 10?
7 times 3.
No, that would be the perimeter.
Oh.
Talking about later on when you have to go to find the base area.
Here's what you do.
Oh, plus area.
What's this angle?
60.
30, 69.
No, it's just all 60.
No, 60.
All 60.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, but then you have it and then it's
7, if the whole side is 7, this is 3.5. If this is 3.5, this is 3.5.
She don't have what it takes.
Okay, I don't know if you can read that, but it says 3.5 squared of 3. So how do we find the area of a triangle? So 7 times 3.5 times square root of 3 divided by 2. Okay, is that an answer? No, that is the base area which you'll need to use to find the total area.
For 10?
Yes. See, the base on number 10 is just a triangle of 7. Anyways, number 11. Okay, so let's go back to it again. How do we find the lateral area of a pyramid?
1/2 times perimeter times L.
Perimeter times slant line. What would the perimeter have to be on number 11?
25.
Yeah, 5 times 5. You guys see where she got that?
Yep.
The base is a pentagon with 5 on each side, so that 5 times 5 is 25. What's the slant height? 10. Okay, so that will be the lateral area. Should be, looks like it's 125 inches squared. Whoopsie. Alright, now how do we find the area of the base?
Do 1/2 times Potham.
There you go, yeah. 1/2 Potham perimeter gives us all those areas, right? So, 1/2, what's the Potham? 3.4. And what was the perimeter? 25. We used it on the other thing. 25.
Oh,
360.
360.
Yeah, 180 is your first go-to.
Yeah. So that can be the answer to anything. It's just, you guys just don't know it yet. Or that. Yeah, it is. The answer's 42.5.
42.5. Okay, so we add the lateral area plus the base area, and we get the total surface area, which would be 167.5. Okay, number 12, what is a heptagon? 7 sides. Number 13, what is a nonagon? 9 sides. Okay, I'm not gonna try to draw it though, so you're just gonna have to use your
Hold on,
nose.
I'll try. 9
Okay. We're still doing pyramids though, so same formula. So we're still doing 1/2 perimeter slant line. So on number 13, if I have a nonagon with 1 meter on each side, what's the perimeter gonna be? 9. 1 times 9. 9. And they just told us the slant height, which was 12.
I'm dead, Mr. Jordan.
Okay. So that is 54. We're talking about meters. Yeah, says it right there. Okay, so that would be the lateral area. Now, how do I find the base area? Right. You got it, you got it. What's the apothem? 1.4, they just tell us. And what was the perimeter? 9. Okay, I think this one was 6.3. So the total surface area is 60.3.
Meters squared. You got that?
Nailed it, Emily.
Thank you so much. I tried hard. Oh, I'm done.
Okay, on 14, yeah, I'm almost done. It says they don't tell us the apothem. They do not tell us the apothem. But they do tell us it's a hexagon.
Just 6 sides.
And the thing about hexagons is when you split them up,
Oh, it's gonna be a 60-degree angle.
it makes us...
180. 30.
Okay.
No.
So, if this is 4,
That's gonna be 2.
Two.
The square root of 3.
okay, so your apothem See, that wasn't that bad. So your possum on number 14 is 2 square to 3. The opossum on number 14 is 2 square to 3.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Mr. Jordan,
Hmm.
can I study for my Spanish test?